Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. It always seems impossible until it's done. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. I'm not a saint, unless you think of a saint as a sinner who keeps on trying. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered. I dream of an Africa which is in peace with itself. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Difficulties break some men, but make others. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. I detest racialism because I regard it as a barbaric thing, whether it comes from a black man or a white man. There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. Do not look the other way. Do not hesitate. Recognize that the world is hungry for action, not words. Act with courage and vision. It is said that no one truly knows a nation until one has been inside its jails. A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones. Let freedom reign. The sun never set on so glorious a human achievement. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner. I stand here before you not as a prophet, but as a humble servant of you, the people. A good leader can engage in a debate frankly and thoroughly, knowing that at the end he and the other side must be closer, and thus emerge stronger. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. Lead from the back and let others believe they are in front. When a man has done what he considers to be his duty to his people and his country, he can rest in peace. Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people. I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. Courageous people do not fear forgiving for the sake of peace. Live life as though nobody is watching, and express yourself as though everyone is listening. It is not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success. There is nothing I fear more than waking up without a program that will help me bring a little happiness to those with no resources, those who are poor, illiterate, and ridden with terminal disease. Freedom cannot be achieved unless the women have been emancipated from all forms of oppression. A fundamental concern for others in our individual and community lives would go a long way in making the world the better place we so passionately dreamt of. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished.